Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're just going to do a general reading. I'm going to take a couple of oracle cards, see what the general gist of the reading is, and then we'll play with the tarot to get some more clarity around that. We've got the Sacred Forest Oracle here today with us. So we're going to take one of these and see what the card has to say. Okay, we've got Thicket of Thorns. Uncertainty. Okay, we'll pop that there. Someone might be feeling a little bit uncertain about something, someone, the path they're on. This is a, what is this? This is a dream ritual oracle. Let's take one or two of these. Let's see, shall we? Let's take one or two. First one out is transition. Okay, so you could be in a bit of a transition at the moment on your path, where you're just, a little bit uncertain. That's fine. You're not quite sure which way you're going. Maybe you're not 100% sure on a decision maybe you've got to make or something like that. Let's have another one. Let's just see, shall we? Illuminate. So your path could be illuminated in front of you. So at the moment you're feeling very uncertain. Maybe you don't know which way to go, left or right. You don't know if what's coming in is what you want. Take this as it resonates. But you're in this transition, okay? You're on this path where you're transitioning from probably what is going to be your old life and into your new life. And this illumination will come in to show you the way forward, okay? So don't worry. Take deep breaths. You will be shown the path. Okay, so we're just going to take a couple of tarot. I'm just going to move them out of the way for a moment. We'll come back to those. We'll take two layers. Oh, so the first two coming out is the Seven of Cups. So maybe you've got multiple choices here. You could have multiple ways to go. Or it could be a couple of things that you're uncertain about. Take that as it resonates. You've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, whenever I see the Seven of Swords with something like this, I automatically want to say, just live your authentic truth. Okay, so it's like pick whichever way you're going to go. What is it that you're uncertain about? And just follow your heart. Follow what is right for you. And next we've got the Star. Okay, so the Star guides us. There's your illumination. The stars guide us not just on like day to day, and zodiac, but also literally our GPSs are orientated to the stars. So that's how they stay in orbit around the Earth, okay? It's about pouring that energy, and nurturing the one thing that you're worried about, or the one direction you want to go. The Star is also could be make a wish, and it's very healing energy, okay? So this is very much you leaving behind an old life and uncertain, maybe, definitely have some uncertainty about what that next step entails, but it's very much a take a leap. Okay, the stars will guide you. Yeah, you have to close out an old cycle with the Ten of Swords, okay? Something is dead, done and over with. That's something you need to leave behind. But there's always that sun coming up on the horizon. Okay, and there's definitely, it's almost, with these two cards coming out together, it's almost like the ending is going to be very healing because of what it brings in. Okay, so it's definitely your old life is going to cost, no, your new life is going to cost you your old life. Try that again, shall we? Right. The Ten of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment. Yep, your new life is going to cost you your old life. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. 1010 could be a number that somebody's seeing quite often. But just follow your hopes, your wishes, your desires. This is, living your authentic truth, not for someone else, not for what somebody else is asking you to do or telling you to do, or don't allow them to project their fears onto you. That was just kind of a random message out there for someone. I felt like there's someone sort of going, oh, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. Like that's what the decision they would make, not your decision. Do as you wish. This is your life. You've only got one shot at this one. Okay, we've got the Lovers. Okay, So far, there's no other real love messages here, so I wonder if this is just about making that decision. Gemini obviously could be a zodiac sign here for someone. I didn't really feel like saying it with the star, but I do feel like saying it with that. But yeah, no, it's decision time. It's what do you want to do? Do you want to leave? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to take with you? Okay, do you want to live truthfully or do you want to live deceptively? It's very uncertain. Don't get me wrong, I understand the worry and concern that someone might be feeling, but you're in this transition. You're breaking free of the egg. You know, I always look at that sort of like an egg, and now you're sprouting your tree of knowledge out of that shell. You're coming out of your shell. You're on this path, okay? So we've got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the 1111 twin flame spiritual ascension. So it could be some love here, okay? It's going to be a message for someone. We'll see what other cards come out. Like I say, I've got another deck to use. But it's about having that stability, that abundance, that sort of celebration. It's almost like you're being called. You're being called out of your comfort zone, called along this path of uncertainty. Yep, okay. But you're just transitioning into this new beginning, this new life of yours. Just have to let things go. You have to leave things behind and let cycles die. Okay. Let's see. We've got the Six of Wands. You're being led towards your victory. Okay, so this is not just closing out of nothing, you know, a tiny little cycle that might just, this is some quite big, heavy energy, okay? There's some real stability here. There's some real abundance here. It could be love, could be twin flame, soulmate connection, that maybe you're kind of teetering on the edge. You're not sure, you know, you're uncertain. You're not sure if this person is for you. But I've got a feeling if that resonated with you, this sort of ultimate wish fulfillment as well, then this is your love reading. Otherwise, it's just closing out a cycle and you concentrating on yourself. It's either, identifying the soulmate outside of yourself, but also, or also identifying that the soulmate inside yourself. Your own stability, your own abundance. You know, you don't need that external validation. That's definitely a message that keeps coming through. You don't have to live for other people. You need to live for yourself. Okay, let's take another layer. You got the Unknown card. Okay, so this is unique to this deck. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. So it's something that's yet to be shown to you, and I think it's quite interesting that it's come out with the Illuminate card. So it's the who, what, why, when, where, that, you know, you have to take it as resonates. But there's something that's yet to be shown to you, something that you don't know, something that's not clear, okay? It could be to do with the moon. We have a full moon in Libra on the 13th of April. This is a timeless reading, so, you know, it could be just whenever you see this, the next full moon, that you have something illuminated to you, something shown to you that kind of helps you on your path, helps you take the next step. Okay, we've got the Sun. Yes, illumination. What did I say? You're going to have the next step shown to you. Okay, the Sun comes in. It's the biggest yes card in the deck, but yeah, it's illuminating, it's warming, it shows you the direction you need to go in. There's your illumination. See how it happens in nature as well. The sunflowers turn to face the sun. Okay, this is very, very interesting energy. And you've got those butterflies, because you've got butterflies here and you've got these. So it's a very transformative energy, a very much sort of coming out of your comfort zone, coming out of your cocoon, closing out a cycle so you can take this humongous leap forward. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles could be learning something. Okay, could be an offer of some sort of gift coming in, some sort of tangible thing being offered to you. But I think in this reading, it's definitely something you're going to learn, something you're going to see, something you're going to understand. Okay, and what's coming out on top of the Ten of Swords? Oh, the Five of Cups. Yeah, that's the energy that needs to die away. It's the sadness, it's the disappointment. There's been something on your journey that you're transitioning out of. Okay, it's this sadness, it's this upset. You've been kind of crying over spilt milk almost, but you haven't lost everything. You've still got these two cups. That's the sun rising on the horizon, that moment of clarity where you think, I haven't lost everything. I haven't, forgotten how to live on my own. I haven't forgotten how to, start a new job. However this resonates with you. Whatever your next step on your path is. We've got the Lovers again. So this could be a love reading for somebody, but it's definitely about making that decision. Are you in the old? Are you in the new? Your new life is going to cost you your old life, but what do you want to take with you? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to work on? Okay, and allow the next step to be shown to you. Don't overthink it. Allow the growth to happen. Oh, I dropped a card. The card I dropped is the Emperor. Okay, so it's about making those power moves, taking that next step forward. It doesn't matter what it's in. It's like it just sort of popped in and then popped out again. The more energy you move, the more energy will want to come in. Okay, it's about making the right moves at the right time for your path, whatever that might be. Take this as it resonates. You've got the Five of Wands coming on top of the Four of Wands. So, I mean, maybe there's a little bit of conflict here. This card haunts my dreams. It comes out in so many readings. It could be some inner conflict, but like I did say earlier, I feel like there might be, for somebody, someone in your ear kind of go, but what? What if? And they're not your what ifs, they're somebody else's what ifs. What if you fail? What if you don't like someone? What if you go on this date and they, stand you up? What if? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of, it's almost like this energy vampire in the background kind of go, what if? No, that could be internal. It could be yourself. But I do feel like there's just this kind of kind of gnawing away at you, and you kind of have to keep shush, go away. It's not my fear. That's not my fear. That's your fear. That's your worry, concern. It's not mine. That's what I feel like you need to say to someone. We got the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's your decision point. Okay, do you want this victory or do you want the sadness? Do you want the massive leap forwards or do you want to stay stagnant? Do you want to, what do you want to take with you? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to know? What do you want to close off? What do you, somebody, I say, there's someone in you, I mean, some points might be valid. I don't know who you are. I don't know the life you've had, the life you're living. So some points might be valid, and it's fine to listen to that and take that on board. But don't allow it to be something that holds you back from making an important decision. The Two of Swords, obviously, she's blindfolded. So there's something you don't know, something you can't see, something that's yet to be shown to you. So try and take all of the information that you've got, the understanding that you've got, the knowledge you've got, and try and make that sort of informed, balanced decision as much as you can, even though there's some things that are yet to be shown to you. But it's just got to be truthful for you. It's got to be from your perspective, from your life path, for your life path. Okay, so let's take one or two, I'm not sure, I never know, a healing mantra. Let's take two. Let's take two healing mantras just to close out the reading. But there's definitely this, on your path, the next stages will be illuminated to you when you start making the moves that you want, that you need, that you desire. Okay? Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. Okay. That's a message out there for someone. So maybe you're leaving behind a connection, potentially. Or you've come out of a connection, you're just closing that energy out with the Ten of Swords, and now you're ready to take the next step forward. If this was a love reading for you, it feels a bit lovey, but I think it's either someone else or yourself. Simple, really. and releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. That's where your guidance comes in. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.